Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the New York Jets. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, up, down, 10 Lobo.
Let's go, tight end, let's go.
Leo.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Check 31.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
57's Mike.
Rock it. Yep. Out. Smooth.
Tighten up.
Look at me. Door. Now.
On second down, Minshew. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Kill. Watch twist.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got one. Switch.
Check 52.
Switch.
Now Saquon Barkley. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A first down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags 34. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
They'll fake it. Now Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And this will be incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Hey, exit.
Yo.
Hey, check. Hey, my big flies.
Throwing on third down. Luck. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Fickens' kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Following the field goal on his Locke Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go on. Hey, Echo.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Hey, check. Mike 5. Hey, defense, let's go.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 5. Target.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Bristol travel.
Switch it, switch it, switch
Get
it.
it.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Zipper.
Watch the eye.
Here's the 5th-round rookie from Temple. It's Raquel Armstead, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
There on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Jets 3, Jaguars nothing.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Safe, safe, safe.
Hey. Let's go. Let's go.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down.
You got blocked me. You got blocked me.
And that will be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
We play to win. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
11. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike.
5.
We're pretty quiet. Team, we're pretty quiet.
Now it's Locke. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Here's Locke. And Amendola with a catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On first down, Barkley. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Delta.
50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent.
From the gun, here's Locke. Open man is Anderson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Crunch. 6-6. Pull it high.
11B.
Bravo.
Get ready. Get ready.
Play action. It's Locke. Looking deep now for Amendola. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Locke. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw. Locke. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Watch QB drop.
Hey, Charlie.
To the air again. Locke. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 5.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Mike's 5-4. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
54.
Here's Minshew. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
60 Pittsburgh. Rock it. Now.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Go.
57. Mike, 57. Man, I got you.
Now.
Minshew, first and 10. This one complete to the tight end. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. First and 10 at the 19. Now Minshew on first and 10. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Two-jet bomber. Hey, Alpha.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Ready.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Ready.
Mike 57. Go. Single, slot.
Yes.
Watch 80. Here we go, T.
Smith.
Here I come. 57. Mike, 57. Watch the run. 57 the Mike. 57 the Mike.
It'll be Minshew again. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, as the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. It's the Chargers out to an early Lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Luck. He's going to air one out for Anderson. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And it's caught by Herndon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll get 34 yards there.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
12. Hey, I 7.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Luck on 1st down. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker Mason Foster. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, let's pitch it. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throw right side of the tight end is Shaughnessy. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Leonard Fournette. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Love. Finds his target. It's Gates. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him over-reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Another try for Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They called that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Don't get nervous.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Check your hot read.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. Ficken's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
On the double. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Slam, slam, slam. Let's go.
They'll run with Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Squeeze. Watch the safety creep. Hey. General West. Gone. Bang, 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 bang. Fight.
On second down, Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw, Love. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Third and long, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
He's checking.
Roll out.
Crash. Check 99.
Hey, lock it.
Shit.
Keep dribbling.
They begin with a run by Fournette.
Jump.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check the outs.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 57. Man, let's get some penetration here.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is good. That cuts the lead now to 11, 24, 13 our score. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Check 25.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Slam. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 31.
Let's go.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Set. 15 line. 54.
Let's go, D.
Hey, Haywood.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Trent Murphy, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
Come get some. He don't want it. Go. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the flag. Watch the go. Jackrabbit, come on. Watch the flag. Motion. Block. Hey, zoom. Get it.
So third and long. Here's Minshew. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
At their own 9-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down, Jets.
Monday. 11. Hey, team 6. Let him know.
On first down, it's Locke. He's going to air one out for Anderson. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
And this is caught by Gates. Touchdown, Jets. Antonio Gates, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now on 2nd and 13, Minshew, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Down, 30 base. 65. Hey, Delta. 65. Yep. Watch the twins. Rock it. Fire.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. so well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll look to throw. Herndon's got it complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. He's back to throw. Amendola's got it complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. And that's complete to Gates. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Gates with a grab. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. It's a very short kick taken by an up man, and he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Jets, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3 and 5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.